Thanks, Tanya. We'd be lying if we didn't admit that we all think we're experienced at picking award show winnings, but each year we're slightly deflated when the artist that we didn't expect to win wins. So I'm here to put my heart and thoughts on the line to tell you who I think will win and to tell you guys who's up for some of the major awards this evening. I'm Cassidy Cunningham, and this is Spare the Skip Grammy Edition. This year, Kendrick Lamar is doing something right because he's nominated for 11 awards. Don't forget T. Swift, who is hands down one of my favorite artists, coming in with 7 nominations herself. Way to go, girl. Then The Weeknd is right behind her, who's made a splash for themselves with 7 nominations as well. Looks like we have quite the diversity leading the pack. Let's get started. The nominees for Album of the Year, which is perhaps the biggest award of the show, are Taylor Swift's 1989, Chris Stapleton's Traveler, The Weeknd's Beauty Behind the Madness, Kendrick Lamar To Pimp a Butterfly, and Alabama Shakes with Color and Sound. My heart is telling me Taylor Swift 1989 is going to take the win, but my mind is telling me that Chris Stapleton's Traveler will win the biggest award of the show. Stapleton is a country singer with over 150 songs that are sung by artists like Adele, Tim McGraw, and Sheryl Crow. Stapleton has made a huge impact at even the 2015 CMT Awards, so he is not one that I would overlook for this prestigious award. Next, we have the Song of the Year with nominations again from Kendrick Lamar, Taylor Swift, Little Big Town, Ed Sheeran, and Wiz Khalifa. Personally, I would like to see this award go to Little Big Town and their song Girl Crush. Girl Crush has been reportedly taken off some of the country stations around the country, but if you take the song for the sake of the song, it's a beautiful ballad that is different from what Little Big Town normally sings, and its melody is just beautiful. But if that's not the case, I hope that it goes to Wiz Khalifa featuring Charlie Puth with See You Again, because who doesn't cry up every time that they hear that song? It always makes us miss Paul Walker. Next, we have Record of the Year with nominations from The Weeknd, Taylor Swift, Ed Sheeran, and Bruno Mars. My guess is going to be Taylor Swift, because who doesn't love Blank Space with Swift going slightly crazy in her music video? It's not like we haven't considered pulling a little Tay-Tay on all those boys who's broken our hearts in the last year. If you haven't watched Blank Space, I highly consider you taking a look before the Grammys air. Next, New Artist has some of my favorite go-to happy songs from artists like Sam Hunt, Tori Kelly, Meghan Trainor, Courtney Barnett, and James Bay. I'd be lying if I didn't think Sam Hunt couldn't walk away with this. He's one cutie patootie. I tried to grab tickets when he came to the Blue Note last March, but had no success. This football star turned country music singer can be sung away with my heart if he wants to, because he's the reason I survived finals week. Here's to break up in a small town and take your time, because I for sure cry a few tears every time I hear those singles by Hunt. For Best Music Video, I think that Taylor Swift will snag that award. Nominees for this award are Kendrick Lamar, Pharrell Williams, The Dead Weather, and ASAP Rocky. Swift deserved this award because Bad Blood is an A++. Swift always appears to be super sweet in all of her videos, so for this one, for her to release it, I'm sure it took a big step back. She's fighting, rising from the dead, and slaying bad guys. Bad Blood has appearances from Kendrick Lamar, Selena Gomez, Lena Dunham, Gigi Hadley, Ellie Goulding, Cara Delevingne, and Zendaya, just to name a few. With a crew like this, if she doesn't win, my mind will be blown. For Best Pop Vocal Album, we have Florence and the Machine, Taylor Swift, Kelly Clarkson, Mark Ronson, and James Taylor. Florence and the Machine should win Best Pop Album, but I'm going to take a gamble and say that Taylor Swift is going to walk away with this one. Swift sold over 1.28 million copies of her album 1989, so it comes as no surprise to me if she walks away with a Best Album for her all-pop album, since her country days are no more. For Best Pop Solo Performance, I think The Weeknd might pull this award for their song Can't Feel My Face. Nominees for this one are Kelly Clarkson, Ellie Goulding, Ed Sheeran, Taylor Swift, and The Weeknd. I still have no clue what that song means, but it's catchy, it's funny, and it's a feel-good song. So go ahead and have a dance party to this one, my friends. For Best Rap Performance, they've got quite the stack of people, from J. Cole, Drake, Fetty Wap, Kendrick Lamar, Kanye West, and Nicki Minaj. But my money's on All Right by Kendrick Lamar. I mean, he's got 11 nominations, so I have to think that he's going to get at least one of them. After listening to the song, I couldn't put my finger on what the hype was all about, but I just know that a lot of people enjoy this tune. For Best Solo Country Performance, I'm crossing my fingers for Little Toy Guns by Carrie Underwood. She is going up against Cam, Chris Stapleton, Keith Urban, and Leanne Womack. Not only does Underwood have a huge stage presence, but she's one of my favorite artists. She's real, she's beautiful, and she's a major powerhouse on and off the stage. She literally could blow a house down with pipes like hers. There are a lot more awards up for grabs at this year's 58th Grammys, but I am out of time. Head to this link to see the full list of spectacular artists who've made the cut for the 2016 Grammys. This is Cassidy Cunningham, and thank you for letting me tell you my thoughts about the Grammys. Back to you, Tyra.